We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Durham, North Carolina. Brooks Field at Wallace Wade Stadium, home of the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Blue Devils will kick this away to start us off. Bringing it out, it's Parker. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And they'll use the ground game here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
On first down, it's play action. He's running out of time here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
And the Huskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Oh, the defense is missing out on opportunities. Got the home crowd, a lot of energy, and they're giving up big plays like this. Not ideal way to get a game started.
Play fake, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Off the play fake on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Locates the tight end. It's complete. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. He finds some space. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Pulls it in. It's Little. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. A play action looking to throw. On the move now. He's got the first down and more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, they've had great continuity, done a nice job of mixing the run with the pass. Here, one of their first mistakes on the drive, a dropped pass, and now a 4th down.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. Ball handed off. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. So, Kirk, we reach the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Play action here on first down. Now rolling out to his left. Catch made in space. Look out. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Pressure is coming. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Ball handed to the running back. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. He'll ride the back again here. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Caught by the receiver. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. To the air, it's Raiola. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They'll kick it away here.
Chris, how about this turn of events? 1 second, you're punting the ball away. The next, you're first and goal following the fumble and the return.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Gives it to the back. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's swarmed by the defense.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down, refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Blue Devils offense heads back out of the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? He gets loose. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Boy, trawls and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. To throw, it's Raiola. And the receiver snags it. It's complete.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab made by the tight end. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds his target, and it's complete. Pointing toward the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers. That's how you finish a play.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And the back now goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down. The Blue Devils looking to run some tempo here.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that 1st down completion.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. That's reeled in. It's more. We'll get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. grab behind the line. It's Wallace. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Short connection to the tight end here. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
A completion makes it second down. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44. Defense not pressing this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to take off here. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And it's caught. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass, it's Raiola. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. Still no answer for this offense.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Meta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The pocket breaking down. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Off the play fake, looking to throw. To dart to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And it's taken at the 25. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. We'll hand it off. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little.
And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
They'll hand it off. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
The Cornhuskers lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Cook. He's got the first down and still motoring. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Too much speed for the defense.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Duke.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
He hands it to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Huskers.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Gonna run it. It's Wallace. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. And the Blue Devils will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Little. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but fourth down coming up here. The shotgun handoff here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And there's the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Crucial third down play right here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Nebraska. They couldn't stop him there.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And he knocks through the PAT. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. He's going to pull it down and run. Passes the 40. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Here's the second down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Blue Devils will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Hit as he released it. Pass not complete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. And here's the handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Can't get out past the 2, but at least they stay out of the end zone. Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff. It's Cook. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Some hard running there through a tackle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
49-14.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Duke's offense heads back out of the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The 2nd and incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He's running out of time here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
2nd down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That's caught. It's Little. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Grab near the sticks. It's Little. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Blue Devils will line up on 1st and 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught near the sticks. It's Wallace. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They connect for 6.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the quarterback just kneels down. They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And it's a kneel down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Huskers will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. First down, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on a screen.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to...
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
He's going to take off. Keeper for the first down and more. The tackle is made. The